أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. I greet you, my brothers and sisters, with the best greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My topic today is terrorists, my brothers and sisters. As we hear the media say here and there, all over the place, that Muslims are terrorists. My topic today is just to to discuss. Really, I want it's more discussion, about terrorists. What is terrorist, my brothers and sisters? Let us first. I would like to go into the ayah of the Quran that says, "An innocent soul, my brothers and sisters, whoever kills an innocent soul, that's what the Quran says. It is as if he had killed mankind entirely, and whoever saves one soul, it's as if he has saved humanity entirely, as if he has saved the whole mankind entirely." That's Quran 5 to 32. So this tells us that it's not allowed in Islam at all to kill one single person, either for either because or for power or for anything, for no reason at all. Only if the person has killed someone already and the judgment has been made, properly, it has been investigated properly, then they can decide, to kill this person. So really and truly, Islam do not permit killing. Islam do not allow killing at all. Then the next one is I'll talk about the five necessities. The five necessities, which is Islam instructs us, as a Muslim, to perfect their own and others as well. Islam instructs us to perfect our own and others as well, our religion. So you have to be good in doing your own religion. You have to be a good Muslim. Make sure you are a good Muslim. It's compulsory. And do not say bad things about other people's religion. You must not say bad about their religion. All we need to do is just call them, discuss it with them, and show them, what really the truth is, about Islam. That this is our job as a Muslim, not to condemn anybody. Then the next one is soul. By reminding Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must occupy our mind, by occupy our mind with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the next one is honor. Our honor and dignity is very, very important. We must look after our one and other people as well. Then money. We must if someone puts their money in your hands, to help them keep and all that, you must keep it and make sure the money is intact, exactly the way it's given to you. This is the next one. Then the one after that, is money. You must keep it and make sure it is the way it's given to you. Then Quran says there is no compulsion, in religion. That's Quran 2 to 256. This means we must not force anybody to become a Muslim. We must not make it by force. We must not get people, by force, or threatening them that we're going to kill them or we're going to hurt them or something if they do not become a Muslim. This is not allowed. All we need to do as a Muslim is to do dawah, tell people what is written in the Quran. Let people know what is in the Quran. Let people understand the Quran. Let people know the Tawheed. This is our job. It's not our job at all to force anybody. The real thing is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's Allah that will make them listen to you. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that will make them understand you and make them submissive to Him Himself. Whoever Allah guides, no one can misguide. Whoever Allah misguides, my brothers and sisters, no one can guide. Not misguide as in whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has seen as someone that do not want to submit themselves, people that are arrogant, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help them in their arrogancy, which is written in the Quran, that is going to help them in their arrogancy, and they will increase in it because it's a disease, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help them with this disease and they will increase. So it's not that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will misguide. Allah do not misguide. Then you cannot force people to accept Islam, my brothers and sisters. It's free will. Islam is free will. We must not accept, or we must not force anybody. They must accept Islam, because Islam comes with a lot of commitment. All these commitments you must willingly, do them. Like Salat. Salat comes with a lot. You have to do ablution, you have to concentrate, you have to remind yourself that you are in front of Allah, so you have to do it properly. All these things, if you're being forced, you won't be able to concentrate. So this is why it's not allowed. We must not force anybody at all. Then Allah is the one who guides. All the guidance is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that the guidance is in his hand, that he is the only one that can guide people, that whoever he guides, no one can misguide. Then the next one is concerning the unfair political and religious leaders, the writers, historians, and media people who unjustly accuse Islam and all Muslims of terrorism and claim that Islam was spread by force and sword. My brothers and sisters, all the people, what they see in this beautiful religion is not the sword, my brothers and sisters. It's not the killing, my brothers and sisters. It's not force, my brothers and sisters, but it's love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's love of all the teaching of Islam. It's all the love of the do's and don'ts of Islam. My brothers and sisters, if you go into this religion, read the Holy Quran, you see how beautiful this religion is. You see how beautiful Islam is, how Islam takes care of people, and how Islam takes care of you, cares about you and about others as well. If you want to know more about this, I have 7 pillars of Islam in my video here, how to be a Muslim, the best example as well. If you check these 3 videos, it will tell you more about what I'm saying. Then you'll be able to understand me more about the teachings of Islam. Then the next one, is that it's our job as a Muslim to correct all this. Islam is not spread by sword. Islam is not by force, and Islam is not the religion of terrorists. We do not permit killing in Islam. Is this what is meant by freedom, my brothers and sisters, and freedom of speech, by saying bad things, by condemning people's religion? This is not freedom at all, my brothers and sisters. Is there not a double standard being used when dealing with Islam and Muslims? Because when things happen in other religions, they will hardly broadcast it. You hardly see it on YouTube. You hardly see it on television. You would hardly see it on the newspapers. But when it comes to Islam, my brothers and sisters, all the channels in the world will show this and spread this message that Islam, 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 which in most cases, all these things are untrue. If they investigate it, go deep down into the case, they will see that they are not Muslims. All these people are not Muslims. They are indeed all liars. Then the next one is example. My brothers and sisters, the examples I have, the term Christian terrorist, they have it, but it's never been spoken about. The Jewish terrorist, it's never been heard of. And all these things exist, my brothers and sisters. Although there is no shortage, of atrocities being committed by those people of faith. Is this what we say? That there's no atrocities at all being committed by these people? No, it is that it's just that the media and the politicians are being unfair with Islam. And is anyone free to insult, curse, and despise others and their beliefs? and accuse them all of terrorism. This is not fair. Saying that Islam, all the Muslims are terrorists, my brothers and sisters. This is indeed not true about Islam. Whoever you are, looking at me, I would reckon you check the Holy Quran. You can go to, any library or go to any shops, bookshops where they sell books. Ask them about the Quran. They will sell Quran to you. My brothers and sisters, if you have time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised that Quran will make Quran easy for us to understand. I'll ask you, I'll reckon you buy the Quran or go to any library, to visit any library to check it. Go through the Quran, read it, and you will see all the teaching of Islam. My brothers and sisters, after reading all this, I promise you, you will submit yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before you know it, you say your conviction by doing ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna muhammad wa ashhadu anna muhammadar rasulullah abdu wa rasuluh, which means I testify that there is no other God except Allah. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger of Allah. My brothers and sisters, this is how civilization, democracy, and freedom are taught, to the younger generation? Is this how we teach our children to lie about things, not to investigate things before saying them? My brothers and sisters, the schools, the colleges, and the society in general, is this how we build our community? Is this how we build a friendly community? Is this how we build a peaceful world? No, my brothers and sisters. We must try to investigate things, to see things, look into matters before we broadcast them. See what it really means. We cannot condemn the whole Muslims because of some few people that are doing things, which really, indeed, if you look into it, you would see and understand it better. My brothers and sisters, it is really the sword of Islam that makes the sword of Islam that makes thousands of wise, objective, sincere, and open-minded men and women, high-level, understanding people, wise, knowledgeable people? Is this the sword that made them doctors, lawyers, commissioners, all these big people? Is it this sword that made them join Islam? All the judge we have in Islam, all the justice, all the lawyers that we have in Islam, all the doctors, is it this sword that made them accept Islam? Is it this sword that made them accept this faith? Or you want to tell me all the scientists that have already done their investigation, that have already gone through the world, seen the whole of the world, seen everything, all the creation, and seen that Islam is really and truly the religion that has complete message, that has complete package and understanding of the world, the heaven and earth, the hereafter, the life after death, the teaching of how to eat and how to do everything, which indeed makes Islam a complete religion. Do you want to tell me that is it this sword that made all these people to accept Islam? Is it this sword that made a lot of women feel comfortable to become a Muslim, to accept this religion? Is it this sword that made them accept Islam? No, my brothers and sisters. Let us be realistic. Many books, articles, and websites discuss why and how these brothers and sisters reverted to Islam. Because why I use the word reverted is because in Islam, according to the Quran, according to the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is that all the everybody created is being created as a Muslim. We are all Muslim because everything is created by Allah. We believe that everything is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the whole universe, the world, everything that is created by Allah. God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is in charge of everything. So whoever goes, out of this religion, it depends on where you be, your family, your parents, what they do, their faith and all that, that will determine the religion you are going to take, you know. So it's parents that determine the religion of children. So this is why we use rebirth, you know. So when they come back to Islam, my brothers and sisters, all these people that comes back to Islam, we mean we say that they revert to Islam. So all these people is their choice. You can go on the internet. There are so many websites. There are so many there's so many videos on YouTube where people discuss and tell and share their stories, share their testimony on why they revert to Islam. My brothers and sisters, you can check all this to know more. So this means Islam is a religion of peace. All I've been trying to say all this while, to cut everything short, is that we are Muslims. We are the best. We are the best because we enjoy good and we forbid bad. This is the teaching of the Quran. This is the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what our book says. Our books forbid you from killing, hurting, hating, despise, or dislike others. You must love others like you love yourself. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in one of his hadiths that you are not a true Muslim until you love for others what you love for yourself. This is the teaching of Islam. And again, the Quran says, if you kill, whoever kills an innocent soul, it is as if he has killed the whole of humanity. And whoever saves one soul, that means he has saved the whole of humanity. He has saved the whole of humanity. So my brothers and sisters, it means that our religion, Islam, is a religion of peace, it's a religion of love, it's a religion that understands, that feels, and that loves the whole humanity. So we are not terrorists. We are Muslims. We are Muslims. We are Muslims. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Jamia Awutunde Bonshekto Ibalwajud. Radiallahu ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum.